Hello, my dear students. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Everybody, welcome. This is Varsha, your teacher, math teacher, and I welcome you all. How is everyone? Oi, hoi, 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 hoi. Ready to learn, ready for another amazing session on determinants. Yes, my dear students. If in case you forget about the session, you want more details, you want to interact with us, you want assignment updates, PDFs of the session, daily updates you'll be getting if you join this link, if you join this Telegram group. And for that, you have to check your description box where the link is provided. And let's start the session by your very own Varsha Ma'am, who always says maths is love and new love is NCERT. That's right, my dear students. How are you all? Ready, 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 ready. Let's get a ready in the chat box. Let's ready for the amazing session on determinants. I hope the last session has been clear to each one of you and students. If those who are coming for the first time over here and you're looking for a good online platform where you can ace your results, where you can get the maximum out of it. You don't want to waste your time. You want the best results for yourself. You are targeting JEE or NEET exams or 11th, 12th. We have something for you. We have the Pro Subscription where there are various benefits like you can avail various unlimited live lectures, instant in-class doubt solving. The languages are English and Hindi, so you can prefer what language you want to learn in, because languages should never be a barrier. We have so many batches running behind where the students are actually giving test topic after topic. They have immediate doubt solving, continuous review and improvement. दे हैव बीन गिवन फीडबैक, मतलब आपने टेस्ट दिया, कहाँ पे आप इम्प्रूव हो सकते हो, कहाँ पे आपकी गलती हो रही है, ओवरऑल परफॉर्मेंस क्या है, व्हाट इज द बैच डूइंग, व्हाट आर अदर कॉम्पिटिटर्स डूइंग, एवरीथिंग. You will have 20+ teachers for you. And again, all the teachers at Vedantu are super awesome, so you get an opportunity to learn from them. And my dear students, we can give you a 1 month, 3 month or 6 month pack. If you want to go for a trial basis, there's a 1 month pack available, which is available at 2,294 rupees after a discount. Original price is 2,700, which after a discount you get only at 2,300. That's a 1 month trial period in case you want to try it out. And for 3 months and for 6 months, the best that we can suggest is of 6 months. Why? Because it's sasta, है ना? If you go for a 6 month subscription, the discounted price is only rupees 9,774. So look at the difference between 1 month and 3 months. This is the amount that you will be paying every month. Just 1,600 rupees you will be paying every month, which means per day only 54 rupees. Per day only 54 rupees you are paying, and this is the price that you get after discount. How do you get these discounts, my dear students? For availing these discounts, you have to enroll for the course right now. What are you waiting for? If you want all these benefits, you need to go to this website vdnt.in/ytpro. Type this, select your course JEE NEET 2021-2022, and you can go for a 1 month, 3 month or 6 month package. Do not forget to use coupon code VTIPRO. If you use this student coupon code, you will get a 15% discount immediately. This is from my side to you, because you are watching my channel, you are liking this, you will get a 15% discount if you use this coupon code VTI Pro for all the pro people, right? So before we start with this session, I want each one of you to subscribe the channel if you haven't subscribed. You will be getting all the updates. If you click on the bell icon, immediately click on the bell icon after subscription if you do not want to miss any of the lectures from my side, from all the amazing teachers that are there on Vedantu NCERT channel. This channel is particularly dedicated to all of you, wherein we will be teaching everything that your NCERT has. We will help you to boost your performance in your board exams, in your 11th standard studies, or whether it be your competitive exams. NCERT is going to help you everywhere. We all know that. So let's start this session by hitting the like button. Give me some energy, give me some motivation so that we can start with this session. So students, we have already done the first lecture of determinants, isn't it? Now, please excuse that we are not taking the live lectures, but trust me, next week onwards, pakka, we will be doing all the sessions live for you. I'm desperately waiting to meet you all and interact with you all. So students, don't go anywhere. If you're thinking the sessions are going to be premiered, no, it's not going to be. We will be taking live sessions soon, very soon, next week, from next chapter. So this is the second lecture of determinant. As I said, in 3 lectures we are going to finish off this chapter. Okay, so last lecture, that is the first lecture, we saw what are determinants and how do we expand a determinant of order 1, order 2, order 3. I hope you all are crystal clear with how the expansion of determinants happen, right? Once you know the expansion of determinants, I also gave you a homework question, right? I hope you might have solved it. It was a lengthy one, but nobody commented that they want a solution for it. If you have any doubts, I've already said, please mention in the comment section, because I'll read it and accordingly I'll discuss the homework if required. Right? It was an easy question, so I think everybody would have solved it. So if you still want, you can comment anytime. Okay students, so what is the plan for today? What are we going to learn today? What concept are you going to clear today? Today we will be studying application of determinant, a very small application of determinant which is there in your syllabus, and something called as minor and cofactor. Now I have already taught you minor and cofactor, है ना? और आपको पता भी नहीं चला, सिखा दिया है. Let me tell you, I've already taught you, but you don't know it is minor and cofactor. So the second segment is really easy. The first segment, application, you will really like this application of determinant because it's helpful. You can use it in any chapter, in any competitive exam, anywhere where you wish. Okay, students. So all set to go. All set to go. Okay. All right. So area of a triangle, the first application and the only application that you have in your syllabus right now is calculating the area of a triangle. Now we know different methods of calculating area of triangle, right? Heron's formulae we all know. Yes, it's under root S, S minus A, S minus B, S minus C, where S is the semi-perimeter, if you are aware of it, right? Now for calculating area of triangle through Heron's formulae, we need the length of sides. If we know the length, we can calculate the area. The other formula is half into base into height. So for that, we need base and height. Now, what if in a question you have all the 3 vertices of a triangle to be given? You know the vertices of a triangle very well. Let me just check once. Yeah. You know the vertices. You want to calculate the area of such a triangle. So how determinants are going to help you? Check out. If x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3 are the vertices, are the 3 vertices of a triangle, then the area of triangle is given by this formula, which says area of triangle is equal to half determinant x1, x2, x3, y1, y2, y3 and 1, 1, 1. This is the formula. Now some of the textbooks may also prefer writing this whole content, writing this whole thing inside a mod. They'll put a mod outside this. Why? Because area of triangle is always positive. So just calculating, while calculating, you can either put a mod sign or you mention area of triangle is always positive. So if whether you get a negative answer or a positive answer after solving the determinant, you will just take the magnitude because it's always positive. That's one thing that one should remember. All right. Now, what are the types of questions that can be expected? Very simple type of questions. Only two types of questions can be framed in this question. मैं बताती हूँ what are the two types of questions. First type of question will be they will give you all the three vertices. ठीक है, तीनों vertices दे रखेंगे और बोलेंगे कि calculate the area, calculate the area of triangle, calculate area. All three vertices are given. Or the second type of question that is expected is they will give you the area of triangle. आपको area of triangle दे रखा होगा and one of the coordinates they will hide. Suppose उन लोगों ने y1 को बोल दिया k. They will hide that coordinate. छुपा देंगे और बोलेंगे find the value of k. Rest everything will be given. Rest all the coordinates will be given. Area will be given. Just one coordinate is missing. So you have to put it in this formula and solve to get the answer of k. Are you getting it? Is it super easy? Find missing coordinate. I'm so sorry. थोड़ी सी सर्दी हो गई है. Do not worry, it's not corona. No, it's not COVID because it's just because of some cold. I had ice cream last night, so that's why that's the only reason. So I'm all good. Okay, so just bear with it, thoda sa. Okay. So these are the two types of questions. Now, what care has to be taken while solving the question? The only thing that one needs to remember is if it's area of triangle, always take the positive answer. And if you are supposed to find the missing coordinate, the k will be always plus or minus. You may get two answers, two values of the missing coordinate. Right? Let's see what I'm talking while solving the question. The question is find area of triangle with vertices at the point given in each of the following. Now we have two questions for this, my dear students. I will solve one of them. I'll solve the first one. You can attempt the second one. Okay? The second one is homework for you. The approach is same. So for this triangle, for solving the first question, in the triangle, the coordinates that are given, let's write down the coordinates very nicely. It's 1, 0, x1, y1, x2, y2 is given to be 6, 0 and x3, y3. The third vertex is given to be 4, 3. Now, dear students, these are the values. Let's substitute in the area of triangle, which is half x1, x2, x3. Write down the formula y1, y2, y3, 1, 1, 1. This is the formula. After substitution of all the values in it, which is 1, 6, 4, 0, 0, 3 and 1, 1, 1. After you substitute the values, you have to expand this determinant and solve. Now I am going to tell you one more technique for expansion. Ready for that technique? Okay. I am going to tell you how you are going to expand. Just remember this sign convention. It's plus, 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 plus and plus here. And at the remaining places, it's minus, 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 minus. So now, henceforth, whenever you are expanding any determinant, just keep this sign convention in place. Just keep this in mind and you will be able to expand it very easily. How? Let's expand. Suppose this particular question, I am going to expand it along column 2 because that makes the most sense. That makes it more easier. So expand along column number 2. So there's a half present outside for area of triangle. Inside, when you expand, the first term is 0. Forget about it. But the sign convention says, look at the column number 2. Look at the column number 2. Here is column number 2. Can you notice? Here is column number 2. If you look at the column number 2, the first term is negative. So I will put minus 0. The second term is plus. So I'll put again plus 0. The third term in column 2 is minus. So I'll put a minus sign. And then what is the third term, dear? 3. Hide that particular row and column because that's how we calculate determinant ka, hiding that row and column. what we are left with? We are left with 1161, isn't it? Isn't it? So basically we are skipping that step. If you remember, हम लिखते थे -1 raised to I plus j, where I plus j is the row and column, 3 is in the third row and second column. So we were writing 3 plus 2. We were writing -1 raised to 3 plus 2, which is ultimately -1. So instead of doing this step, we are directly putting a minus sign over here, if you can understand. Right? So henceforth, no need of writing this -1 raised to something. We will directly decide the sign as minus, plus or minus from this sign convention that I have told you. How this sign convention is made, I think it's pretty easy to know. It's pretty easy to understand how this sign convention is made, right? It depends upon the position. Suppose this is the A11 position. So it's even position plus sign, even position plus sign. This position is third row, first column. 3 plus 1 is even plus sign. Third row, third column. 3 plus 3 even plus sign. The central one is also at an even position. 2 plus 2. So all the even positions have a plus sign. All the odd positions, if you notice, they have a minus sign. Because that's what this particular thing used to guide us. तो इसी के हेल्प से हमने साइन कन्वेंशन चार्ट बना लिया है. अब हमने इसको सॉल्व करना है. How will we solve it? Its area of triangle given as half, inside the bracket 0 and 0, forget about it. We have -3 into 1 into 1, 1 minus 6. Solving this gives me my half into 1 minus 6 is -5 into -3, 15. So area of triangle comes out to be 15 by 2. What 15 by 2? Tamata, batata, what? It's 15 by 2 square units. That's the area of triangle. We already got it to be positive. So no issues, no worries. The area of triangle is done. In the similar way, you will be finding the area of triangle for the second question. Remember, wherever you are expanding the determinant, keep this sign convention in mind. If it's a long row one, the first term will be positive, middle negative, last positive. That's the technique, that's the sign convention that we will be using henceforth. Now the second type of question that I told you, find the values of k if area of triangle is given to be 4 square units. And the vertices are k0, 4, 0, 0, 2. This is for the first question. 2, 0, 0, 4 and 0k for the second question. As usual, this is for your trial. This is for my solving. So I will do it. I will do it. You will do this. Okay? So whatever is the value given, let's write it down. Let's write down the values. x1, y1 is given to be k, 0. x2, y2 is given to be 4, 0. It has maximum number of zeros. So our simplification turns out to be fast. Okay, sorry. Alright. So yeah, area of triangle is also given. Area of triangle is 4 square units. Now we need to just put it in the formulae. Again, write down the formulae. Okay, you all will be writing down the formulae. I am simply putting the values k, 4, 0, 0, 0, 2, 1, 1, 1. I have directly substituted the values in the formula. I hope you will be able to appreciate it. Now, where should I expand, man? Wherever there is maximum number of zeros. So, let us expand again along column 2 because that has maximum number of zeros. So, if I expand it along column 2, I have inside the first term is 0. Right? The first term is 0. The second term is 0. And the third term, now according to the sign convention, this is what it is. The third term is negative. So I'll put a minus sign. What is the third term? 2. Hide that row and column. So it's k into 1, k. 1 into 4, 4. So k minus 4 is left. What is area of triangle, by the way, given to you? 4 is equal to half. In the bracket, zeros goes away. We have minus 2. We have minus 2 inside k minus 4. Let this 2 get cancelled. Let these 2 get cancelled, and I have told you that whenever we have k to be calculated, we should be using plus or minus 4. Always keep this in mind. The area will be positive as well as negative. So it has both the values plus and minus 4 in it. Okay? I hope you can see everything that is written on the screen. So last step simplification is left. Last step simplification says plus or minus 4 is equal to minus k plus 4. Plus or minus 4 is equal to minus k plus 4. Now once you will take the positive sign, next time you will take the negative sign one by one. That is, I am taking the plus sign, plus 4 is equal to minus k plus 4, or minus 4 is equal to minus k plus 4. That is here the k, the 4's get cancelled away. K is either equal to 0, or from here I get k is equal to 8. So k has two values, 0 and 8. Can you see k has two values, 0 and 8? Yes. So always remember one thing, you will be taking positive as well as negative value for solving any such type of a question without fail. Okay, these are the only two types expected from you. Now let's come to what is minor and cofactor. Already taught to you. What is a minor? Minor is represented, or it's denoted as Mij. Minor is nothing but Mij. ऐसे लिखते हैं हम लोग, where I represents the row, J represents the column. And what is exactly minor? So for example, I want A11, A12, A21, A22. This is a determinant. This is any determinant A. ठीक है, मेरे को मांगता है M12, minor of first row, second column. So delete that row and column. Delete the first row and first column. Simply delete. What is obtained? A21. That's your minor. That's your minor for order 2. So what is the definition of minor? The definition of minor says, after you delete that row or column, the determinant obtained is called as a minor. Minor of element Aij is determinant of the submatrix of order n-1 obtained by leaving ith row and jth column. अब ये थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लेक्स भाषा में दे दिया है, मैंने उसको बड़े ही सिंपल भाषा में आपको बता दिया. Let's take a determinant of order 3. These are the elements. These are the elements of order 3, right? Now we want different types of minors. There are total 9 minors to be possible because there are 9 elements. So I can calculate 9 minors. You say whichever minor you want. Now suppose we want to calculate the minor of M23. So what will be the minor of M23? You are going to delete the second row and third column. Simply delete the second row and third column because M23. Now whatever determinant is obtained after deleting the second row and third column, that's your minor. Haven't you done this already? Now we know how to calculate this determinant. A11, A32 minus A12, A31. Product of diagonal minus product of off diagonal. That's your M23. Now they can ask you any random thing. Find M33, find M31. कुछ भी पूछ सकते. There are total 9 minors available, and this is how we calculate the minor denoted by Mij. We have calculated such type of things previously. Now find the minor of element 6 in the determinant. Where is the element 6? Can you see? Can you notice the element 6? Alright, so if you can see, we need to find the minor of that element. So what's the position of that element? Firstly tell me. It's second row and third column. So we need M23. Hide the second row and third column. Delete the second row and third column. What is the determinant obtained? 1, 2, 7, 8. That is what is obtained. Right. Solve this. 1 8 is 8 minus 14. Answer is 6 with a minus sign. So M23 is minus 6. The minor of M23 is minus 6. Simple, easy, very easy. Hi. Understanding. Yes. They can ask you for any particular element. There are total 9 elements, so there can be 9 minors possible. All right. Moving ahead. Cofactors. Let's understand what do we mean by cofactors. Cofactors is denoted by the letter Aij. Some of the books, reference books also denote it by Cij. Cofactor Cij भी होता है, Aij भी होता है, capital A. Now what is Aij? The formula is it's minus 1 raised to I plus j Mij. ठीक है? As we have 9 minors, similar way we have 9 cofactors. What can be the 9 cofactors? A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, and remaining 3 A3, A32 and A33. These are the 9 cofactors. So whatever is the question, if they have asked you find the A11 cofactor of A11, you will simply put the formula minus 1 raised to 1 plus 1 M11. We all know how to calculate M11. Just now we saw. It's minor. This M11 is minor of first row, first column. We know the calculate the minor. Put it in this formula. You will get the cofactor. Isn't that easy? Isn't that easy? Now again, we have a trick over here. We have a trick. These positions. This 1 plus 2. 1 plus 1 is even. For A12, we have minus 1 raised to 1 plus 2 M12. Right. For A13, we have minus 1 raised to 1 plus 3 M13 and so on. When the sum of powers is even, so answer is simply going to be M11. When the sum of powers is odd, 1 plus 2 is 3. So minus 1 ka cube is minus M12. Again, it's even, so M13. 2 plus 1 is odd, so we will write it as M21. So can you see? Cofactor is either M11 or it's negative. Aij is equal to Mij or minus Mij, depending upon your I plus j is even or odd. If I plus j is even, Aij is Mij. If I plus j is odd, if it's odd number, like your, है ना? If it's an odd number in these two cases, then we have Aij is equal to minus Mij. Straightforward. Just remember, either you remember this formula or you remember the simple technique that we just said. If I plus j is even, cofactor is equal to minor. If I plus j is odd, cofactor is equal to minus of your minor. ठीक है? Alright. Now with this information, I am going to add something else to it. Do you remember when you calculated the determinant? When you calculated the determinant, which is delta, you wrote something like minus 1 raised to 1 plus 1. Then you multiplied that element, say A11, and then you deleted that row and column and wrote it. That was your step number 2. While you are expanding along row 1, I'm just trying to recollect. If you haven't watched that first video, please go and watch how to expand any determinant. Expanding along row 1, we did this. Then we did minus 1 raised to, what was the second element? It was 1 plus 2. Then first row, second column, and deleting that row and column, we got something. That was step number 2. In step number 3, we again, first row, third column, so 1 plus 3. Then we wrote A13, and after deleting that first row and third column, whatever was obtained, we wrote there. And finally, हम सबको एक साथ ले लेते. तो ये थे अपने 4 steps expansion के. याद आ रहा है? याद आ रहा है? नहीं याद है तो एक बार देखिए, रेफर करिए. हमने यही 4 steps करे थे. एक एक step में तीनों को find किया और फिर एक साथ लेकर आए उसको. तो ये 4 steps थे determinant के. Now can I directly write, instead of saying this, can I say my delta is nothing but, ये first term A11 को लिखिए. Once you take out A11, whatever is left over here, this determinant value and this minus 1 raised to 1 plus 1, isn't it your cofactor? यही तो formula है cofactor का. Check out. This is the formula for cofactor. This is your Mij, M11. This is your M12 and this is your M13. Isn't it? This determinant is your M11. After you delete the first row and first column, whatever you obtained is your M11. First row second column M12, first row third column M13. तो ये जो बेसिकली डिटर्मिनेंट्स है ये M11, M12, M13 है, राइट? और अपने को जब हमने उसको -1 से मल्टीप्लाई किया M11 को, दैट्स योर A11. Similarly, the second part is nothing but A12, this element multiplied by its cofactor. The third part is A13 multiplied by its cofactor. So here we get a new formula for determinant. Determinant is nothing but this whole thing. Determinant is nothing but this particular formula. The product of element with its cofactor. It's a product of element with its cofactor. When you sum it, you get the determinant. Okay, with this information, let's proceed and calculate the minors and cofactors of this determinant. We have a determinant. Let's calculate all the minors and cofactors. So one by one, M11, M12, M13, M21, M22, M23, M31, 9 minors है तो 9 cofactors भी होंगे, M32 and M33. ठीक है, these are the minors that we wish to calculate. We know the method of calculating the minors. Yes, for first one, delete the first row, first column, whatever is obtained, 5 minus 5, 2, 2. 5 2s are 10, minus 5 minus 2 plus 10, answer is 20. That's your M11. So immediately what will be A11? What will be your A11? 1 plus 1 is even number. 1 plus 1 is even number. So Aij is equal to Mij if I plus j is even, right? So A11 is also going to be 20. Similarly, M12. Now you need to delete the second row, the first row and second column. So what is left? If I delete the first row and second column, it's 3, minus 5, 0 and 2. Solving this, 3 2s are 6, minus 0 we get 6. Immediately, तुरंत के तुरंत उसका cofactor लिख लो. What will be cofactor? If minor is 6, the cofactor is going to be minus 6 because it's odd. It's order. Similarly, can you find M13? Deleting the first row and third column, we get 3, 5, 0, 2. It's 6 minus 0 again. It's 6 minus 0. Right. Yes. First row, third column, 3, 5, 0, 2. Perfectly right. Answer is 6. But this time, what's going to be the cofactor? The cofactor is going to be same. The cofactor is going to be 6 itself because 1 plus 3 is even number. Are you getting the logic of calculating the minors and cofactors? Chalo, delete the second row and first column. M21 means second row, first column, delete. So it's 0, 4, 2, 2. Again, answer is 0 minus 8, which is minus 8. Immediately write its cofactor. A21 is going to be equal to minus 8 will change to plus 8 because 2 plus 1 is odd. Right. M22, delete the second row, second column. So it's 1, 4, 0 and 2. 1 2s are 2 minus 0. Answer is 2. So its cofactor, yani ki M22 is going to be the same because 2 plus 2 is even. And M23, second row, third column if you delete, you get 1, 0, 0, 2. Am I right? Yes. So answer is going to be 0 minus 0, which is 0. The cofactor is also going to be 0. Bacha log, try to understand this minor and cofactor very nicely because this we are going to carry forward in the next lecture in finding the adjoint. अभी ना I have already taught you adjoint. जैसे कि कल मैंने आपको expansion सिखा दिया, उसी में छुपे छुपे तरीके से minor cofactor आपको सिखाई दिया था. I just told you today what is exactly it is. वैसे ही आज मैंने आपको adjoint almost सिखा दिया है. Just next lecture I have to tell what is adjoint. ठीक है? So for that you have to come to next lecture. Let's calculate what is M31, hiding the third row and first column. I hope you are also doing along with me. It's 0 minus 20, which is minus 20. Write its cofactor. The cofactor is not going to change. It's going to be minus 20 because 3 plus 1 is even number. M32, hiding the third row, second column, we get 1, 4, 3 minus 5. It's minus 5, minus 12, which is minus 17. Shall we change the sign of cofactor? Yes, it will become plus 17 because 3 plus 2 is odd this time. And lastly, third row, third column, if you hide, we have 1, 0, 3, 5. It's 5 minus 0. Answer is 5. A33 is gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same. These are the 9 minors and 9 cofactors. Can you make out? These red colors are your minors. And the yellow ones are your cofactors. Now, as I said, a very important property, determinant as a sum of product of element with its cofactor. So, any determinant is nothing but when you take, alright, just let me specify which row and which column you are going to expand along. So, suppose if you are going to expand along row 1, so it's A11 into its cofactor, A12 into its cofactor, and A13 into its cofactor. If you're going to expand it along, say, column 1, so determinant is going to be, what are the elements of column 1? It's A11 into A11, right? Then you have, along the column 1, you have A21 into A21 and A31 into A31. These are the elements. Similarly, you can also expand it along any row or column you want. That's the formula of determinant. यही फॉर्मूला हमने फर्स्ट लेक्चर में, कल के लेक्चर में हमने सीखा हुआ था, परसों के लेक्चर में, आई एम सॉरी, यही फॉर्मूला देखा था. जस्ट इंस्टेड ऑफ saying you that it is A11, I said use the formula minus 1 raised to 1 plus 1 and this determinant. I said use this formula instead of saying it's A11, but that's actually equal to A11, है ना? चलो, तो यही है, using cofactors of elements of second row, evaluate delta. So let's calculate delta using cofactors along second row they are saying. So delta along second row, what will be the formula along second row? So it's going to be A21 into its cofactor plus A22 into its cofactor plus, what is the third element? It's A23 into its cofactor. That's the formula for expansion of a determinant along second row. Quickly get A21, get A22 and get A23. Right, let's get the value of A21. A21 is what? Hiding the second row and first column. Hide it, we get 3, 8, 2, 3. And we know minus 1 raised to 2 plus 1. That's a formula for Aij. So odd number hai to minus 3 3s are 9 minus 16. Answer is going to be positive. 9 minus 16 is 7. Minus of minus plus, right? Let's get what is A22. A22 is required minus 1 raised to 2 plus 2. Hide the second row and second column. 5, 8, 1, 3. Even है तो plus होगा यार बाहर. 5 3s are 15 minus 8. The answer is again going to be 7. And A23 is equal to minus 1 raised to 2 plus 3. Second row, third column hide करो. 5 3 1 2. Odd है तो minus sign आएगा बॉस. 5 2s are 10 minus 3. 10 minus 3 is 7, but this time negative. Alright, so now let's put everything in the equation 1. If you put everything in the equation 1, what's A21? It's 2. 2 into 7 plus what's A22? 0 into 7. And what's A23? It's 1 into minus 7. 2 7s are 14 minus 7. The final answer, the value of determinant is going to be 7. This is another way of expansion. Are you getting it? Alright, so we have totally seen 3 ways so far. All 3 are one and the same, just presented in different tarika. है ना. The first तरीका that I told you for expansion of any determinant is you will write this proper formula every time. You will write that element and you will write the determinant. Similarly, you will do this again and you will write that element. You will write that particular. That was the first way. Second way, I said you can directly, instead of writing this minus 1 raised to every time, remember the sign convention and go by the sign convention so that it's easier. Directly select the plus minus sign. So first term will be plus, second term will be minus, third term will be plus if you are expanding along row 1. And the third way out is just now this formulae that I told you. All three are same, coming from the same thing. So that's your day. We studied what is area of a triangle, we studied what is minor and cofactor. One thing that I need to highlight for area of a triangle is, see, area of a triangle, we know the formula, this is the formula. But very important thing, please note it down. What if my area comes to be equal to 0? What if my area comes to be equals to 0? It implies that all the points are collinear. Do you get that? Do you appreciate that? Are you able to appreciate it? If area of triangle is 0, the points are collinear, and vice versa. Vice versa, if all the points are collinear, the area of triangle is going to be 0. So you can expect a question where they will give you the points. And they'll ask you, find whether the points are collinear or not. Find collinearity. Collinearity, I hope everybody understands. When the points lie on a same line, they are called as collinear points. So they will give you all three coordinates, all three vertices. They will say find the collinearity. आप क्या करोगे मेरे को बताओ. आप क्या करोगे? You will find the area using the same formula that we know. You will find the area. If the area is 0, points are collinear. If the area is non-zero, you will say the points are not collinear. Have we understood the lecture very, very clearly? Yes, my dear students. So take up the homework. You need to find the cofactors of elements of third column and evaluate the delta. Basically, you need to evaluate delta along the, along the third column, not third row, but along the third column. Delta along third column. I hope everybody can do that. This is the formula that you will be using. Calculate all the cofactors of third column and then put it. You will get the answer. Let me know what is the value, what are the cofactors that you are obtaining, and what is the delta value that you are obtaining in the comment section. Give your feedback. If you like the lecture, please let me know. And again, if you're preparing for your JEE NEET, ace your preparation with us. We will help you out more by taking this subscription. This subscription has this prizes. Go to the site, you will get the details, and if you use the coupon code VTI Pro, you will get a 15% discount, additional discount, VTI Pro. Right? The various benefits of Pro subscription you will come to know once you take a trial. Okay? Also, join the Telegram group. Do not forget, if you want to know everything that's happening with NCERT channel. So join it using the link in the description box. Also, before you leave, before you go, please like the lecture. शेयर करो दोस्तों में यार, शेयर करो. किस दिन करोगे, किस दिन अपने दोस्तों की हेल्प करोगे? You need to help them out by sharing such wonderful, amazing lectures. Also, subscribe the channel if you haven't done so, and click the bell icon if you want all the updates. Alright students, thank you. The next lecture we are going to meet where we will be studying what is adjoint and what is inverse of a matrix. Remember, our ultimate goal was to find the inverse. For inverse, we will study adjoint. For adjoint, we studied minor cofactor, and so on. The list goes on. So students, see you all in the next lecture with more energy, and by then my should be fine. है ना? Soon we will be seeing you live also. We are going to meet every alternate days. I hope everybody knows the schedule, right? Okay, okay, my dear students. See you all. Thank you for coming. Thank you for attending the lectures. I am very glad that you are liking the lectures. So see you all every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. TTS. Bye bye.